After you've recorded one or more macros that recreate desired pivot table positions, you can add elements to your workbook that let you run those macros quickly and in the desired order. In this movie, I will show you how to create a very simple presentation kit so you can use your pivot tables as a storytelling device and not just for data analysis. I will use the presentation kit sample file, which you can find in the Chapter 8 folder of your exercise files archive. I have recorded 3 separate macros for this workbook, and I'll show them to you by clicking the View tab and opening the Macros dialog box and clicking View Macros. And you can see that I have 3 different macros here: department totals, month and department, and month totals. I want to run them in the order department totals, and month and department. So I'll click Cancel to close the macro dialog box. I could run the macros from within the macro dialog box, although that takes quite a few clicks. I can add shapes that I can click in the body of the worksheet, or the method that I'll use here is that I could use a series of buttons on the Quick Access toolbar. To do that, I click the Customize Quick Access Toolbar button, which is at the right edge of the Quick Access toolbar, and then click More Commands. That displays the Quick Access Toolbar page of the Excel Options dialog box. Now I can click the Choose Commands From down arrow and click Macros to display the 3 macros available in this workbook. The first one I want to add is Department Totals, so I'll click it and click the Add button so it appears in the Quick Access Toolbar list. Then I'll do the same for Month Totals and Month and Department. Elsewhere in this chapter, I showed you how to change the icons that are associated with those macros on the Quick Access Toolbar, so I won't do it here. I'll just leave them with the default image. Let me see, I have Department Totals, Month Totals, and Month and Department. Great, that looks good, so I can click OK. And when I do, my 3 macros are represented on the Quick Access Toolbar with buttons. You can see that when I hover the mouse pointer over a particular button on the Quick Access Toolbar, it displays the command behind it. In this case, it is a macro named Month and Department. To start the presentation, I might say something like, "Welcome, I want to briefly go over sales data for our departments broken down by month. First, the departmental totals, which you can see here. They were pretty even across the entire company and our 5 different departments. If you look at monthly sales, you see that once again there is a pretty good spread. There is a bit of a letdown in January because it's right after the holiday season, but February and March were consistently good. When you break the amounts down by month and department, you'll see that once again January lagged a bit, except in the work category, where I guess people were getting ready for a new year of work and their New Year's resolutions of trying to get promoted and dressing for the job they want. That's one way you can use macros to recreate pivot table positions and use your workbook as a storytelling device. It's a very powerful tool, and once you've tried it a few times, I think you'll like it.